and I've not seen him since. It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but an excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist, Siggy Reuven's vault, and everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something? And in one piece. Know what they do to bards? Break their fingers or tear out their tongues. Or both. And it proved true. At first I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon. And the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher. Any ideas for the plot? You all right? You had me worried sick. At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Parvetta. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart? Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu? But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you. But this time he hasn't returned. But you can control what you do with it.
By our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace.
Certainly hope you're right. Though his type never forgives and rarely relents. Come, Dandelion. Irina Renard's troupe. That's all, really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd. Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Don't worry, they'll be fine. And if anything goes wrong, we can wave them off the stage. Start our concert early. Don't you like it? But I thought a boudoir would be right in line with your tastes. Dudu? Well, how is Dudu related to this in any way? Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly. For me. Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher? Good. I'll have more time to prepare. Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once! Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Hard to imagine a better actor than a Doppler. Have I won again? My goodness. Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said. Hidden message? Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking. I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly. I cannot believe she parleyed with the bastard. Why, it's widely known how anybody who packs with wily ends. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble. I didn't think it wise to tell anyone. But Dudu and Irina took to each other completely and right away. He fell so hopelessly in love with the theatre. I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything. I don't know. I was counting on recognising him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First you must take the script to Madame Irina. I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into him. I know, as soon as the fighting starts, I'm to stand at a distance.
I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound.
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. I was thinking more along dramatic lines, but if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work. If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree. In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. Is this truly what you want? To be a purveyor of cheap whores and watered-down wine? It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention. It's sure to go quicker if you help me. You'll see, we'll have a grand time together. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town. I've got it! We shall stage a story of the urchin of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight. I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something. I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or the Witch's Triumph. Which do you prefer? Limp in his gait. Left leg. Naturally, you'll play a part in shaping this play. Contribute to the work as a whole. Dandelion will explain how it works later. Need I remind you that you're here to rescue Dandelion, not me? Seems I can take care of myself. No. He simply spoke about something other than himself. No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom. Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Not here. Come with me. Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it? Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge.
Of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Oh, darling, I will! What of Wiley? Or should I say, sorceresses? Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit. Please, I shan't be any trouble. Really think so? Lorenzo Molla. Yeah. Or perhaps not. Wait.
Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone.
So, another hand? If you've no more coin, we could play for... So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri? Sounds like an awful lot of searching, but I do wish you luck. Some child brought a note from Dudu. The convoy will leave at dawn. May I stay with you? I can't stand it. Sitting at home, worrying about Dandelion. Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress. Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quite... Stop, beast or man! 'Tis my love, my betrothed! Stop it, please. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square. Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assumed Dandelion's form. That was my doing. Some opening night. Maxim lay comatose in his wardrobe, drunk as an otter. I thought of Dudu. That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all. That'll do. That's not a nice jest. The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
The wish I whispered when it all began. Did it forge a love you might never have found? The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own.
They continue to stage our play. Benedict Cumberbone plays the Witcher now, but all agree it's just not the same. This plan. What is it? This was a stupid idea.
To dream of raven-locked looks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy.
To ruin everything. We'll start in E minor. Too fresh? Right you are. Wait, give me a minute. Tough. You'll need to pick it up as we go along. There's no time to explain everything to you. Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars. Ah, you're always considering. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide. I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key. Ugh, just keep quiet. Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner, sit down, read silently, or just think. All right? We must write an entire new play, from scratch. Something grand, something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him. Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. Well, how about a game of Gwent? Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Well, you must admit I'm better acquainted with the theatre. Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so. Where? Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact. Who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his no, better, his beloved. What do you think? Why are you cross? It's the nature of the creative process. We toss around ideas and choose the best ones. Witcher! With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom. Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all. Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help. Yeah, now Irina feels terribly guilty. They let him put himself in danger. She can't forgive herself. Yes? And? Did you learn something?
You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
You may wish to speak to Madame Irina and her troupe first. You'll find them in the butcher's yard off the main market square. You needn't mock. You two have chattered enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion. Yes.